What is the state of your health? Do you have a case of male or female infertility? Have you been told you have a low sperm count? Do you have a prostate problem? Are you a lady suffering from abnormal menstrual problems? Never worry again. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center has all the answers to your health needs. At Zoe, we treat all kinds of health problems, including erectile dysfunction. Zoe Fertility Center has a state-of-the-art laboratory and an ultrasound scan services available. There's also the total body scan, which scans all your organs in 5 minutes. Yes, you heard right, in 5 minutes. Our pharmacy is well stocked with good and highly efficacious natural medicines, all without side effects. Locate Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center at our Adenta new site behind the CAF International School opposite Mechanical Lloyd on the Adenta Ebri Road. At Odoko, we are near Nicolisi Hotel behind International Needs. Odoko Terrazzo. Call 0205 363614 or 0243 239534. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center, excellent healthcare, our hallmark.
Hello, dear friends. Welcome to the Zoe Health Talk Show. My name is Dr. Fiao from the Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center. The Zoe Health Talk Show is a health education program which comes your way every week on this station. Today, we are talking about prostate enlargement. Prostate enlargement. The prostate gland is a small gland in men that is located below the urinary bladder. It is located below the urinary bladder in men. The prostate gland has a number of functions. One of them is that it helps in the production of semen, which helps to nourish the sperms. And so the prostate gland is essential in improving the fertility state of the man. Secondly, the prostate gland also works in terms of the urination in men. It regulates the opening of the bladder because it's closer to the bladder. When the prostate gland enlarges, it can compress the urinary bladder, and that can cause urine flow to be obstructed. And so the prostate gland has a urinary function as well as a reproductive function. And sometimes the prostate gland may be abnormally larger than the normal size. It may be abnormally larger than the normal size. And when that happens, it can create a number of problems in men, which sometimes is quite difficult to manage when somebody develops that problem. So when the prostate gland begins to enlarge beyond a certain size, and then at a point it begins to affect the way the urinary function in men goes, then that is a problem. Now, there are various signs and symptoms that may show or that may play out if the prostate gland is enlarging. One is that when the prostate gland is enlarging, there will be urinary symptoms where for some people they will have frequent urination. And so it's not like they have taken a lot of water, but they have frequency of urination. Sometimes in the night, some men may wake up several times in the night to pass urine when the prostate gland is enlarged. And this is because it begins to compress the bladder. And the bladder is the organ that stores the urine. And so when the prostate gland is compressing it, it causes the bladder to empty frequently, and that causes the frequency of urination. Secondly, for some people, when the prostate gland is enlarging, there may be difficulty passing urine. Sometimes the person has to strain himself before he can pass urine, and so there'll be straining at urination. There is also the sign where you have a sense of incomplete voiding of urine. So Men may complain that when they go to urinate or they go to pass urine, and sometimes they feel that they have not emptied their bladder fully. They seem to feel there is some amount of urine left, so they will have to wait a while to be able to empty the bladder. So there will be incomplete sense of emptying the bladder, which is also a sign that the prostate gland may be enlarging. In fact, one of the main complications of prostate gland enlargement is urinary retention, where there is a complete obstruction of urine flow. And so when that happens, there will be difficulty trying to pass urine, and the urine may not come out when you are trying to urinate. In that instance, then the urine has to be drained with a catheter. So then they'll put a urethral catheter to drain the urine. Sometimes when you are trying to even drain the urine, because there is difficulty in accessing the urethra, then you have to do suprapubic, where you punch a small hole, above just below the pelvis, to be able to drain the urine from the bladder. And so the major complication of a prostate gland enlargement has to do with urinary retention. When the prostate gland enlarges, there are other features that may show. For some people, they may have problems with erection. Sometimes they may have poor erection. Sometimes they may have early ejaculation and stuff like that. There are some men who complain that they have waist pains, or they have pain in their lower abdomen. Sometimes some may have pains when they are passing urine, especially when the prostate gland is inflamed, when there's an infection that has affected the prostate gland and is causing an enlargement. That can come with painful urination or pain in the lower abdomen. And so when you notice some of these signs as a man, and you realize that there is frequency of urination, there is sometimes incomplete sense of voiding, where you feel that you have not emptied your bladder fully, or sometimes you have to wake up several times at night to pass urine, it may be an indication that the prostate gland may be enlarging, and then you have to go for a checkup to find out if that is the case. When a prostate gland enlarges, we sometimes want to find out why it is happening, and there are various things that may cause the prostate gland to enlarge. Sometimes we notice that when you have problems with your hormones, the testicles, they help to produce testosterone. Sometimes when the testosterone level are abnormal in levels, it can lead to the prostate enlarging. And so that is something that we have noticed, because men who do not have testicles, or whose testicles have been removed, where they don't produce some testosterone and all that, sometimes have their prostate rather shrinking. And so we notice that it has to do something with the hormone, testosterone. The other thing, there are some risk factors. This may not be the actual cause of prostate enlargement, but they may be risk factors, where somebody, you are a man, you take a lot of meat, you also take a lot of alcohol and all that. Sometimes the intake of excessive alcohol, and the excessive intake of meat and all that can predispose you to having an enlarged prostate. Conditions where you also smoke, excessive smoking also can lead or predispose you to having your prostate also getting enlarged. So once you notice any feature of what I mentioned, where there is difficulty passing urine, there is frequency of urination, sometimes you have pain when you are passing urine and all that, it's very important that you do a checkup to find out if the prostate may be enlarged, so that when it is seen early, you can be treated, so that it doesn't lead to urinary retention. Because when there's retention, then there can be complication where your kidneys can also be affected. Our time is up. God willing, will come your way again. My name is Dr. Fiao from the Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center. Bye-bye.
What is is the state of your health? Do you have a case of male or female infertility? Have you been told you have a low sperm count? Do you have a prostate problem? Are you a lady suffering from abnormal menstrual problems? Never worry again. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center has all the answers to your health needs. At Zoe, we treat all kinds of health problems, including erectile dysfunction. Zoe Fertility Center has a state-of-the-art laboratory and an ultrasound scan services available. There's also the total body scan, which scans all your organs in 5 minutes. Yes, you heard right. In 5 minutes. Our pharmacy is well stocked with good and highly efficacious natural medicines, all without side effects. Locate Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center at Adenta New Site, behind the CAF International School, opposite Mechanical Lloyd on the Adenta Ebri Road. At Odoko, we are near Nicolisi Hotel, behind International Needs. Odoko Terrazzo. Call 0205 363614 or 0243 239534. Zoe Fertility and Alternative Medical Center, excellent healthcare, our hallmark.